The UN Special Envoy on Ebola says the fight against Ebola is not yet over and that the ultimate goal is to get 0 cases. He says there is constant vigilance and proper surveillance.
Now, the pattern of the outbreak has changed, ladies and gentlemen. We've got now 10% of the cases that we had in September. It's tantalizing. You keep thinking we're nearly there. We're focusing on constant vigilance. We're focusing on proper surveillance, and then we will get to 0 cases.
Nabarro says that clinical trials for the Ebola virus are underway.
On vaccines, yes, there are 2 candidates. Yes, clinical trials are underway. They are still in progress. There are reports that some settings have not been able to get all the cases that they were expecting, and this work is therefore being slightly readjusted. But I believe that we will have results of the trials in the next few months, and I will be happy to be coming to contact you as soon as we've got them.
UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon has stressed that the pattern of the outbreak has changed, calling for continued vigilance.
While overall figures remain much lower than what we saw in 2014, incidence rates rose again in Guinea and Sierra Leone in recent weeks. More than half of those duly infected have not been in contact with the people known to have had Ebola. This reminds us that setbacks can quickly follow apparent gains and highlights the need for constant vigilance and active surveillance, even in unaffected areas.
According to the UN, over 9,300 people have died in Liberia, Guinea and Sierra Leone, the 3 worst-hit countries. Meanwhile, the UN Food Agency, FAO, says it will invest $5 million into its Ebola response program in Guinea. It also seeks to provide immediate assistance to some 170,000 farming households affected by the outbreak across West Africa.
Recovery, the rehabilitation of the marketplace, of the communities, that is an area that, of course, needs investment, encouragement, inputs from the outside world to help these 3 countries and certainly the rural communities get back on their feet and hopefully build back better.
Some 15,500 vulnerable families will benefit from interventions aimed at safeguarding their livelihoods, including the provision of improved seeds, fertilizers and farming equipment in time for the crucial upcoming vegetable and cereal planting seasons. The project will also focus on empowering farmers with technical knowledge and skills through farmer field schools. Mahe Mutua, CCTV.